All right, here's an old house on the riverbank, and I'm getting ready to tear it down. I've already torn all the aluminum siding off. Got a couple 30-yard dumpsters here. Like I said, all the windows came out. I was able to sell pretty much all of those. I got a few left that probably will sell. Had a mini split HVAC unit in here. We just got that out. I sold, washer, dryer, stove, refrigerator, all sorts of other odds and ends. Took a bunch of the nice outlets out, things like that. Just anything we could save, we took out of here. Didn't save that fan, just a little outdated. Anyway, the HVAC guy that's helping me, he is taking out some flooring out of one of the other bedrooms. So I let a lot of the neighbors come by and take what they wanted. So we got doors taken out, some shelving came out of some of the rooms, some of the cabinets came out off the wall. These cabinets were in pretty bad shape. This was the sunroom here. All those windows are gone. Bathroom, water heater sold. Washer and dryer was in here. Trying to sell that toilet. Nobody wants the toilet. And here's the master where Charlie's in here working, getting some flooring. Did you get what you need?
We're getting.
Oh yeah. Took the meter base off here. Charlie does a lot of electrical work as well, so he wanted the meter base for some spare parts. And gonna try to load up these two dumpsters. A lot of this is wood frame, but then portions of it are also masonry block. So I want to try to load these dumpsters up first with just all the wood stuff and see how much room that takes, and then I'll decide what I want to do with all the concrete block. So just go over my thoughts on demoing this a little bit. You've got a wall here and a wall over here, and these trusses span that way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tear out this deck first, and then I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna push this wall in and then start tearing these trusses down on top of itself and kind of work my way that way, and then tear these walls in, those walls in, keep everything in the middle of the building there. want to mention this is not my preferred way to load a dumpster. You'll see here later on in the video, I climb up on top of the pile and scoop into the pile in order to get a full bucket to dump into the dumpsters. Alright, things are going along really good here. Got everything crushed up pretty good and in a big pile here, and really not outside the footprint of the house really at all, so that's good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this dumpster over here closer, so then I can get on top of there then and load the dumpster from the top of the pile. And reason is you can scoop into that pile a lot easier than sitting out here on the outside of the pile and trying to grab it. See, look how nice and easy it is here now. Sitting up on top of the pile just to dig into it like you would normally dig a trench or something and grab all that trash. So much easier than reaching out and trying to use your thumb and bucket to try to reach on top of a pile. All right, making pretty good progress here. Got this can just about full. I might be able to pack a little bit more in, but that stinks. I was hoping I'd get more in there. So I'm probably gonna use at least 4 boxes. not too bad for a half day. After we got that mini split out, it was probably noon or 1 before I got started, and it's getting dark. It's about 4:30, 5 o'clock, so I think I'll be able to get these cans out of here. I tried to move them over good enough, but most hook truck drivers are pretty good where they can lift them a little bit with a chain and drag them out of the way with the truck and then hook up to them. They're just too heavy when they're packed for my KX040 Kubota. Well, I've got everything pretty much ripped up and ready to load into the next set of boxes. They're coming tomorrow to dump and return both of these 30-yard boxes. And obviously you can see here we've got this concrete slab on grade, and it kind of makes an L shape. It goes that way, and then it also turns and goes that way. And this whole area right here, which was the old kitchen and master bedroom, was all crawl space. So we'll see what we're gonna do. I'm probably gonna leave this here for a while. I'll get everything all cleaned up and just make this like a nice concrete surface. Heck, it still has the tile on it actually here. And I don't know, I'll let it sit for a little while and kind of think of what I want to do with it. I've kind of envisioned putting dirt up all around it and then making this out here like a patio and just putting a few chairs and maybe one day build a gazebo or something over it and a little fire pit or something, because it has a really nice view if you just turn around and look this way. There's a little fishing boat out there now. So that's the plan for now, and maybe one day, you know, I'd paint this whole thing one color, like green or something like that. That way, you know, all the floor surface, that way it's not sticking out like a sore thumb out in the grass. Don't be a pussy.
It's like a reeving, so the winch operates off these 2 cylinders up in the hoist system.
Yeah.
So yeah, they just kind of react to this pull.
Nice.
Pull. So I'm gonna back up.
Alright, well, I'm getting to the not fun part. This is when everything's really small and the last little stuff that's hard to pick up. And I got my last dumpster here. I won't even use probably half of it, but that'll be alright. So try to keep it all on this concrete floor as much as possible. That way you can use the bucket and scrape it and pick it up. But anyway, I'll probably try to sit right about here and put my blade this way against this pile and kind of scoop into it and fill up this can here. right, well, I think that'll finish up this video here. I've got a little bit more dirt to spread, but currently the dumpster's in the way of this corner where I need to finish placing that dirt around. Those slabs of concrete. There's a couple of nice big ones. Might use those somewhere down on the riverbank, make a little sitting area. Unfortunately, this portion here, which was the old bathroom, was very thin, just like hand poured concrete. I mean, like hand mixed out of cement bags. So it was only like 2 inches thick, so it had to come out. It was all cracked up and broken. So that area is going to be dirt. That area over there is still nice, good slab on grade, and what I'm on now here is all good slab on grade. So there's a chance maybe in the future that I'll tear that portion out, like this wall and all that section out, and then just have this pad here. This pad's a lot nicer, it's good size. So anyway, maybe that'll be a future plan, but for now, before winter, this is good enough. It gets the house out of my way and gives us this nice view of the river here. So appreciate you guys watching. For anybody who cares about dumpster usage, I'll put in the comments how many tons of disposal materials I had and things like that. I had 3 full ones. This one here is probably not even half full. And then I also had a single axle dump truck load. So you can see this one here. I mean, like I said, not even half full. And these were 30-yard dumpsters. And there's just a final look at the product. Thank you guys for watching.